Okay, so let us solve few sums based on Pythagoras theorem. First one is PQR is a triangle, right angle at P, and M is a point on QR such that PM is perpendicular to QR. Show that PM square is equal to QM into MR. This is into QM into MR. Okay, so how to solve this? Draw that right triangle. Okay, right triangle P Q R. Okay, and right angle at P. Okay, this is P and this is Q. PQR is the triangle right angle at P, and M is a point on QR such that PM is equal to QR. We have to draw perpendicular, that is M. M is a point on QR such that PM is perpendicular to QR. Show that PM square is equal to QM into MR. Before going to start that Pythagoras theorem, we derived that these two triangles are similar to each other, right? So if you want to know, again I will explain that. See here, triangle MQP. In this triangle, angle M is 90 degrees. Okay, that is similar to, in PQR, what is the right angle? P. Okay, Q is equal to Q, common angle, and last one is P and R. MQP is similar to PQR. Again, in this triangle, in triangle MPR, right angle is M. In this big triangle, what is the right angle? P. Okay, and common angle is R, and here R, and remaining is MPR is equal to, that is similar to PQR. Like this we can write, briefly we can write, and these two are same. So triangle MQP must be similar to triangle MPR. Triangle MQP is similar to triangle MPR. I wrote here how to write that similar parts, and if these two triangles are similar, corresponding sides are proportional, that is MQ by MPR PM is equal to PQ by PR is equal to PM by MR. Okay, so we need PM square is equal to QM into MR. So this is PM is there, in this also PM is there. MQ by PM is equal to PM by MR. So that implies PM square is equal to MQ into MR. This is MQ nothing but QM into MR. This is the solution. Note down this. Next to sum. In an equilateral triangle ABC, D is a point on side BC such that BD is equal to 1 by 3 BC. Prove that 9 AD square is equal to 7 AB square. What is given? First you have to understand that question. First, given data. So given that equilateral triangle A, B, C, and D is a point on side BC. So I am taking D here. Why? Because BD is equal to 1/3 of BC. So I am writing here. So join this AD. Okay, and prove that 9 AD square is equal to 7 AB square. If you want to apply Pythagoras theorem, here we have to draw the right angle. Why? Because in equilateral triangle there is no right angle. So we have to draw one perpendicular. I am drawing perpendicular from A to opposite side BC. Okay, this is E, right? So we know that in equilateral triangle, perpendicular nothing but altitude, median, angular bisector, and perpendicular bisector all are same. Okay, so in equilateral triangle, median, altitude, angular bisector, and perpendicular bisectors all are same, right? Here AE is nothing but median and AE nothing but also altitude, means perpendicular. So E is the midpoint of BC. So given that, what is given? Given that AB is equal to BC is equal to AC. Why? Because equilateral triangle, all sides are equal, and AE is perpendicular to BC. So E is the midpoint. Is the midpoint. So BE is equal to, we can write half of the BC, that is half of AB. Why? Because BC is equal to AB and B is half of AB. Given that BD is equal to 1 by 3 BC, 1 by 3 BC, nothing but 1 by 3 AB. All we are writing in terms of AB. Why? Because here we have to write in terms of AD and AB. So to get AD square, I am taking this triangle. In triangle ADE, first in triangle ADE. So AD square is equal to, angle E is 90 degrees. So opposite side is the hypotenuse. AD square is equal to AE square plus DE square. AE square plus DE square. Right. This is let 1. Okay. So next, in triangle ABE, in triangle ABE, angle E is 90 again. So what is the hypotenuse in triangle AB? Hypotenuse is AB. AB square is equal to BE square plus AE square. Okay, BE square plus AE square. So AB square is equal to BE, we can write half of AB, half of AB whole square plus AE. AE, how we can write? AD square, AE I am writing here, see here, AE square we can write as AD square minus DE square. Okay, let us take, this is 1. Okay, this is 2. Substitute this 1 in 2. AE square we can write as AD square minus DE square. AD square minus DE square. AE square we can write as AD square minus DE square. AB square is equal to, this is AB square by 4. 1 by 2 whole square is 1 by 4. And AD nothing but, how we can write AD? Write as it is. Why? Because we need AD. And DE we can write as, see, DE we can write as BE minus BD. BE minus BD whole square. Okay, DE nothing but here BE minus BD. Okay, so here AB square is equal to, this one transpose here if you want, AB minus AB square by 4 is equal to AD square minus BE minus BE is how much? 1 by 2 AB minus BD is 1 by 3 AB whole square. Okay, this is how much? AB square minus AB square by 4, 3AB square by 4, LCM is 4, is equal to AD square minus, and this one 1 by 2 AB minus 1 by 3 AB, LCM is 6. So this one we can write AB by 6 whole square. Okay, so this one 3 by 4 AB square is equal to AD square minus AB square by 36. AB square by 36. This one I am writing here. So this one transpose here, 3 by 4 AB square, this minus AB square by 36 plus AB square by 36 is equal to AD square. What is the LCM here? 36 is the LCM. This is 9. 9 3s are 27 AB square plus AB square is equal to AD square. Okay, 27 AB square here into 9 into 9. 9 3s are 27, 36. So 27 plus 1, 28. Okay, 28 AB square by 36 is equal to AD square. right? And next 7 4s are 7, okay, 7 4s are this one. How we can write? We can cancel in 4 table. 4 7s are 4 9s are. So 7ab square is equal to 9ad square. Hence proved. 9ad square is equal to 7ab square, or 7ab square is equal to 9ad square. Okay, note down this 4 marks question. Next sum. An aeroplane leaves an airport and flies due north at a speed of 1000 kilometers per hour. At the same time, another aeroplane leaves the same airport and flies due west at a speed of 1200 kilometers per hour. How far apart will be the two planes after 1.5 hours? Means one plane is flying towards north, another one towards west. Means the speed of the aeroplane is given and time duration also given. Both the planes are traveling 1.5 hours. Then what is the distance between after 1.5 hours? Based on this is application of Pythagoras theorem sum. See here, based on the given data, we can draw it. Let us take this is airport, okay, and from here towards north means this direction, and another one is towards west, this direction. Both are perpendicular, you know, right? This is airport, okay, first plane. So let us take this is B and this is C, and we have to find the distance BC. We have to find it after 1.5 hour. Means time traveled is how much? 1.5 hours, and speed is given from A to C. How much? The plane to west is how much? 1200 kilometers per hour. And this one, this plane is traveling from A to B. How many hours? Time is 1.5 hours, and speed is how much? 1000 kilometers per hour. One aeroplane is moving towards north. This is north, okay, and west. One is moving towards north at a speed of 1000 kilometers per hour, and time duration is 1.5 hours. Another one is towards west. Time is 1.5 hours and speed is 1200 kilometers per hour. We know that speed formula. What is that speed formula? Distance by time. Okay, so speed, distance traveled by, here I am writing clearly, distance traveled by first train, that is AB, is equal to distance, nothing but what is the formula? Distance is equal to speed into time. Speed into time. So speed, first train is this one, AB is speed is 1000 into 1 by 2. 1000 into 1 by 2, nothing but 3 by 2. Mixed fraction convert into improper fraction. 2 ones are 2 5s are. That is 1500 kilometers. AB is equal to 1500 kilometers. Distance traveled by, this is our plane, right? So next one, distance traveled by second plane, that is BC is equal to, we said AC. AC is equal to, from A to C, how much? 1200 into 3 by 2. 2 ones are 2 6 are 0, 1800 kilometers. 1800 kilometers. Now we got AB and AC. We need to find BC. BC is question mark. So BC square is equal to AB square plus AC square by Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. So BC square is equal to AB is how much? 1500 square plus AC how much? 1800 square. 15 square is 225 2 zeros means we'll get 4 zeros plus 18 square 324 and 4 zeros, right? So here 225 plus 324, how much? 225 plus 324, 9, 4 and 4 zeros, right? So BC is equal to square root of 549 and 4 zeros. This one square root of 549 into square root of 10,000, that is square root of 549 into this is 10,000, square root of 10,000 is 100 root 549 meters, kilometers. Okay, if you want you can simplify more, because 549 is not a perfect square. Okay, note down this. Let us take one more sum. Two poles of heights 6 meters and 11 meters stand on a plain ground. If the distance between the feet of the poles is 12 meters, find the distance between their tops. Okay, so here given that there is a plain ground, on the ground there are two poles of different heights. Let us draw the diagram first. Ground, let us take this is 6 meters height pole and this is 11 meters height pole. One is 6 meters height, another one is 11 meters height. Okay, and if the distance between the feet of the poles, so this is, let AB is the first pole and CD is the second pole, give names, and distance between their feet, so this is foot of the first pole and this is the foot of the second pole. Now distance between these two is 12 meters. Okay, now you draw one parallel line to AC. Okay, let this is E, right? So BE is parallel to AC and BE is equal to AC. Why? Because AB is equal to CE, that is, this total is how much? This total is 11 meters. Then up to here this is 6 meters. Then what about this one? This is 11 minus 6, 11 minus 6, 5 meters. Okay, that is equal to 12 meters. CE is equal to AB is equal to how much? 6 meters. And DE is equal to CD minus CE, that is 11 minus 6, 5 meters. Okay, so now we have to find the distance between their tops. Where are the tops? This is top and this is the top of the other pole. Join them. We have to find the distance between their tops. This is 12 meters and this is 5 meters and this is 90 degrees. Why? Because this is 90. Always poles are perpendicular to ground. Keep in mind that poles are perpendicular to ground. This is also 90. So now here triangle BDE is right triangle. Angle E is equal to 90 degrees. So we can apply Pythagoras theorem. Why? Because this is right angle triangle. What is the hypotenuse? BD square is equal to BE square plus DE square. And BD is how much? That only we have to find. BD is equal to BE is how much? 12 meters. So 12 square, DE is 5 square. 144 plus 25, 169. BD square is equal to 169. BD is equal to square root of 169. So BD is equal to 13 meters. So distance between top of the poles, okay, is equal to 13 meters. Okay, first you have to understand the given question. According to that you have to draw the diagram. Okay, note down this. Look at this sum. the perpendicular from A on side BC of a triangle ABC intersects BC at D such that BD is equal to 3CD. Prove that 2AB square is equal to 2AC square plus BC square. Okay. So here according to given data we have to draw the diagram. So from A we have to draw the perpendicular to BC such that BD is equal to 3CD. Carefully. Okay, A, C, and this is B, A, B, C. Why? Because BD must be greater than CD. So if we draw perpendicular from A, this is D, right? So BD is greater than CD, right? So given, you have to keep in mind that if you can take A, B, C also, but from given data, BD must be greater than CD. BD is 3 times of CD, right? So now given AD is perpendicular to BC, again BD, this BD is 3 times of CD. 3 times of CD, this is given. Okay, so now in triangle ACD, in triangle ACD, angle D is 90 degrees. Angle D is 90 degrees. So we can apply the Pythagoras theorem. What is the hypotenuse? AC. AC square is equal to CD square plus AD square. Okay. AC square is equal to CD square plus AD square. We have to prove that, see here, AB square is equal to AC square plus BC square, means here AB is there, AC is there, BC is there. Okay. So now take one more here in this triangle. In triangle ABD, AB square is equal to, what is the right angle here? Angle D is 90. So opposite one, AB is the hypotenuse. AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square. AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square. Here we have to remove that AD. Why? Because BD we can write in terms of BC. BD we can write in terms of BC. And AD square we can write as, here I am writing AD square, we can write as AC square minus CD square. AD square we can write as CD square transpose here, AC square minus CD square. Substitute here. Let us take, this is 1 and this is 2. Substitute 1 in 2 in the place of AD square. So we get AB square is equal to AD square. AD square means AC square minus CD square. Okay, AC square minus CD square plus BD square. This one as usual BD square. Okay. So in the place of AD square we are writing AC square minus CD square plus BD square as usual. So here BD we can write as 3CD square. 3CD. Okay. BD nothing but 3CD, given that AB square is equal to AC square minus CD square. BD we can write as 3CD. 3CD whole square. We can write 3CD whole square. So we get AB square is equal to AC square minus CD square plus 9 CD square. So AB square is equal to, keep imply symbol every time, don't forget, AC square plus 8 CD square minus CD square plus 9 CD square, 8 CD square. But what we need here, AC square we got it and AB square also we got it, BC we need, right? But here CD is there. So CD nothing but, see here, how we can write, BD is 3CD. Here up to this is 3CD plus this CD. 3CD plus CD, 4CD, means BC is equal to 4CD. BC is equal to 4CD. And CD is equal to 1 by 4 BC. 1 by 4 BC. We have to write in terms of BC. CD we are writing in terms of BC, right? So AB square is equal to AC square plus 8 into CD. CD nothing but 1 by 4 BC whole square. So AB square is equal to AC square 8 into 1 by 4 whole square 1 by 16 BC square. 8 1s are 8 2s are. So AB square is equal to AC square plus 1 by 2 BC square. 1 by 2 BC square. Now you do LCM. 1 by 2 is there. So we get AB square is equal to 2 AC square plus BC square by 2. Now cross multiply, we get 2 AB square is equal to 2 AC square plus BC square. Hence proved. Okay, understand? You have to do step by step, right? So here BC is equal to 4 CD. Why? Because BD is 3 CD. Again one more CD. So BC is equal to 3 CD plus CD, 4 CD. So CD we can write 4 transpose here 1 by 4 BC. That CD we have to substitute here. 8 into CD is 1 by 4 BC whole square. So 1 by 4 is 1 by 16. 8 1s are 8 2s are 1 by 2 BC square. This 2 AC square plus BC square by 2 cross multiply, you will get it. Note down this. Next, a girl of height 90 centimeter is walking away from the base of a lamppost at a speed of 1.2 meters per second. If the lamp is 3.6 meters above the ground, okay, this is 3.6 meters above the ground, find the length of her shadow after 4 seconds, right? So here from given data we have to draw the diagram. Okay, so a girl of height 90 centimeters. Okay, height of the girl is 90 centimeters. Convert into meters. 90 centimeters is equal to how many meters? 0.9 meters. Is walking away from the base of a lamp post. So draw the diagram. This is a lamp post. Lamp post. Lamp is here. Okay, this is the lamp. And let us take A and this is B. Lamp post. The lamp is 3.6 meters above the ground. So this is 3.6 meters. Okay, and the girl of height 90 centimeters is walking away from the base. So from here she is walking like this, girl. Okay, walking towards in this direction. Okay, away from the base. Away from the base means in this direction. Speed is given how much? How much speed? 1.2 meters per second. How much time? 4 seconds. Okay, she walked for 4 seconds. Means from here to here some point. I am taking here. Let us take this is C. Okay, from A to C she walks at a speed of 1.2 meters per second and time is 4 seconds. Now the girl is here. Okay, so height of the girl, let us take CD, is 90 centimeters means 0.9 meters. Now shadow is, this is the lamp, girl is here, so shadow must be this one. C is the shadow, this is the shadow. Okay, now we can join this. Okay, we'll get one right angle triangle. See here, lamp post is perpendicular to ground and this one also perpendicular to ground. That height of the girl also we take perpendicular to ground, right? So here two triangles are there. So first you write for given data your understanding. So AB is 3.6 meters, that is height of lamp post. Okay, and AC, we have to find the distance AC. AC we don't know, question mark. Okay, and CE is the shadow of a girl, right, length of the shadow, and CD 0.9 meters. height of the gull. Okay, right. And how to find AC? From A to C, speed is 1.2 meters, time is 4 seconds. So we can find that AC is equal to, so we have to use that speed is equal to distance by time. So AC is equal to speed into time. That is, we get speed is how much? 1.2 meters per second and time is 4.8 meters. This is 4.8 meters. CE is the shadow of a girl that we have to find, right? So in triangle ABE, two triangles are there. In triangles ABE and one more triangle is CDE. CDE. Angle A is equal to angle C. What is that? 90 degrees. In big triangle, in triangle ABE, A is 90 degrees. In triangle CDE, C is 90 degrees. And next, E is equal to E. Angle E is equal to angle E. What is that? Same angle or common angle? Same angle in both the triangles. And now, as usual, third angle is equal. So write by AA criteria of similarity, triangle ABE is similar to triangle CDE, right? If these two triangles are similar, what we have to write? Corresponding angles are equal and corresponding sides are proportional. So we can write that AB by CD is equal to BE. BE by DE is equal to AE by CE. Okay. So here which ratio we have to consider? We know that AB, so AB we can take, and we know CD, we can take CD also, and AE and CE. We don't know B and DE, we don't take this one. Equate these two. AB by CD is equal to AE by CE. AB is how much? 3.6 divided by CD is 0.9. 0.9 is equal to AE. AE means from here to here 4.8 plus CE. 4.8 plus CE divided by CE. Okay. So this one is 9 ones are 9, 4s are 4 is equal to 4.8 plus CE by CE. This is 4 means 4 by 1. Cross multiply. Cross multiply this. We get 4 into CE is equal to 4 into CE is equal to 4.8 plus CE. 4 into CE is 4 CE. That CE transpose here minus CE is equal to 4.8. So 3 CE is equal to 4.8 and CE is equal to 4.8 by 3. That is CE is equal to 1.6 meters. That is the height of the girl is how much? CE. What is the CE? The shadow of the girl. Sorry. CE is shadow of the girl is equal to 1.6 meters. Okay. Right. So here like this we can solve number of sums. We can solve number of sums. If you have any doubts in this similar triangles chapter, you can write in description section any sum. If you have the doubt, you can write it and I will try to solve them. Okay. So most of the questions we covered in this chapter. You prepare well from this Pythagoras theorem and areas of similar triangles. Areas of similar triangles we get 2 marks question and 1 mark question, and Pythagoras theorem most probably they will ask 4 marks, and BPT and converse of BPT 1 mark and 2 marks, and you understand all the basic concepts. Criteria of similarity also they will ask 1 mark or 2 marks. Okay, you solve these all the sums and practice well. Thank you.